Oh, hey guys. Yeah. Anyhow, so I'm tired of talking about this. I'm tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of hearing about it, and I'm tired of the elephant in the room that is the infinite. It's an infinite elephant in the room, and it's so Israel is that's all anybody talks about is Israel and the Jews, and it makes no sense. It doesn't even make any sense at all. And so there's no point in engaging in it, here I am engaging. And because nobody wants to address the elephant in the room. Nobody wants to be honest about it at all. And nothing is going to change that. Nothing is going to change that. Like, these guys, they are totally programmed. They're like Manchurian Candidate. They're just Manchurian Candidate programmed people, and they'll never, ever see. Ever. And like, it would take an act of God for these people to see the truth regarding Israel and the Jews and it's never going to happen outside of like an act of God, like the sky opening up, and I get tired of talking about it because it falls on deaf ears. Like, what's really sad about that is this is the state of the human condition. Like, people are just so completely brain dead. And so there is no point in talking about it, yet here I am. And part of the reason is because I'm so sick of hearing about Israel and the Jews and on, as if any of these people are making any valid points. They talk in circles. They tap dance around the elephant in the room that they'll never want to address. And their whole agenda, their whole modus operandi regarding this tap dance around the elephant in the room is selfishness, selfishness. My, me, my, my, me, my, my, me, my, my, me, my, my, me, my. And so whenever these people start talking about Israel and the Jews, they're just exposing themselves as just, they're all about self, my, me, my. They're all about their tribe. Tribalism. It's all about tribalism. Whenever the topic of the Jews and Israel is brought up by an individual or any like cliquey type group of people, it's tribalism. See, it's self-interest. It's tribal self-interest. All they care about is their tribe. Like, it has nothing to do with altruism. Like, even if you just look at America and America first, okay? So, this is a big component of the Israel thing. Well, all this money goes to Israel, right? All our taxpayer dollars go to Israel, right? Therefore, Israel bad and everything, right? And but see, is the motive of bringing this up that all this money of U.S. tax dollars goes to Israel. What is the motive for saying that? Is because that money should go to me. It should go to me. That's why I just go on and on complaining about my tax dollars going to Israel. And the reason behind it is because that money should go to me, not to Israel. See, me, my, selfishness, self. Everything is about me. I never get enough. I want more. I want a nicer car. I want a bigger house. I want more money to go on vacation. I want more for me. It isn't about altruism for Americans, like Americans deserve it. No, it's just me. I deserve it, right? And my tribe. Because I'm working class, so my working class tribe deserves more. I'm middle class, so my middle class tribe deserves more. It's never altruistic. It's never altruistic. Nobody ever says all this money that we're sending to Israel could go to help the people, Americans, most in need. It never is. We've got every fucking city in this country is plagued with hundreds of thousands of fucking homeless Americans. And you never hear any of these people who go on and on about Israel and the Jews say, all this money that we're sending to Israel, it could go to help them, those most in need in this country. All these hundreds of thousands of homeless people that plague every fucking city in this country. Nobody ever says that. Mark Dice, none of these guys. They never say that. See, they're always tap dancing around the elephant in the room because their motive is self. That money that we're sending to Israel should go to me and my people because I'm middle class. And that money should go to me and my middle class tribe. It's never altruistic. It's never that money that's sent to Israel should go to help all these fucking Americans that are fucking digging out of dumpsters and shit. Never, ever, never, ever. It's never about those Americans most in need of that money that is being sent to Israel. Never. Ever. And that's why it will always fail epically. Because it's never about helping Americans most in need. Never. It never is. With the capital N, never. And it never will be. Because all these people that dominate the public square, they're all self-obsessed. Everything is me, my, me, my, me, my, me and my tribe, me and my middle class tribe. We need that money that's being sent to Israel. It's never about those Americans in this country most in need of all this money that is getting sent to Israel. Never. And that's why the money's going to keep going to Israel, because nobody's addressing the elephant in the room, and nobody's ever going to, because this is how brainwashed and mind controlled the masses are. They cannot see. They do not see. They see nothing but self. Why don't I have a nicer car? How come I don't have I need more me for me, everything is me. And see, this is America. This is what America is all about. Selfish, self-centered, my, me, my. Where is my stuff? It's never about, why are there hundreds of thousands of homeless people plaguing every single major city in this country? Elderly homeless people, fucking homeless children, homeless women, homeless men. Like, where is all this homelessness coming from? The elephant in the room, and all these fuckers that go on about Israel and the Jews, they constantly tap dance around this and make up all their excuses. Oh, well, the Bible says we'll always have the poor, so whatever. You know, these Christians that say this shit, like, these people, they're fucking full retard. Complete non-player character, totally fucking retarded. And it'll never end. This is Idiocracy. Idiocracy is a documentary based on the true trajectory that this country has been headed, like, on a fast track for years before the movie Idiocracy even came out. That's all anybody cares about is self. It's never about helping other Americans. It's never about helping each other. It's always, well, fuck those people. All those homeless people, they just did to themselves. The Bible tells me we'll always have the poor, and so just don't even worry about them. Meanwhile, all of our tax dollars are being sent to Israel. Well, where should that money go? See, they don't tell you where the money should go. They just keep complaining that all this money is sent to Israel. Now, I'm not saying I agree with all that money going to Israel, but the question is that they never answer is, where should that money go? And the reason they're not answering that question is it's lie by omission, because really, they feel that money should go to them, not to the homeless elderly, hundreds, thousands of homeless elderly plaguing every major city that are eating out of dumpsters. No, the money shouldn't go to the homeless elderly. Those people did it to themselves. Jesus Christ said that we will always have the poor. So I can just ignore all the homeless elderly, you know, plaguing every fucking major city in this. No. And you see crickets. All you get is crickets whenever the subject of homeless, just the subject of homeless elderly alone. Well, should the money that's being sent to Israel go to help, like, just homeless elderly? What about homeless? Let's just exclude all of their homeless. Let's just talk about homeless elderly. Should that money that's going to Israel help the homeless elderly that plague every major city in this country? Should it or should it not? Where should the money that's going to Israel go? See, you notice none of these people are ever going to say where that money should go, because it's their modus operandi is totally non-player character retard like me. Of course the money should go to me, but see, they're not going to tell you that. That's their dirty little secret that they have to keep self-censoring. And, you know, don't be totally honest about where the money should go. All this money that's going to Israel, where should it go? Don't be honest about where, because the money, because it's greed, money, the love of money. Everybody's chasing that dollar bill. Everybody's groveling for that shekel. That's all everybody's like totally obsessed with the shekel. More for me. You know, I need more. I want more. Who cares about all these just the homeless elderly? I'm not talking about homeless children, homeless women, like all these homeless men. I'm just talking about the homeless elderly. Like, what? So where should the money go? All this money that's supposedly going to Israel, where should it go? They're never telling you where it should go. Because if they were honest and told you where it should go, you know what their opinion is it should go directly into their bank account. Tribalism. Them and their tribe is the ones that get the money, obviously. Tribalism. It's all tribalism. Whenever anybody's talking about the Jews in Israel, it's all based in tribalism. Well, because I'm a Christian, I'm a middle class Christian, of course all that money going to Israel should go to the middle-class Christians because we deserve it. Tribalism. It's all based in tribe. And then these guys, if they ever get backed into a corner, they'll deny it. Oh, that's not true. That's not true. Well, the money should go to infrastructure but never to those Americans in this country most in need. And we've got hundreds of thousands of homeless people, Americans, plaguing every major city in this country. And they never will say that money should go to help them. The only person I've ever heard say this publicly, out loud, in the public square is Trump himself. Back in like the late 90s, Trump said that on the Larry King live show. He said all this money that's going to all these fucking countries that hate us, that would rather see us dead, we could be using that money to help the homeless Americans and the farmers, American farmers. Trump is the only person. I bet you not even you, the viewer yourself, has ever said that or even thought cross your mind. Why not? Why? Question this. Why has it never, ever occurred to you that the money that's being sent to all these fucking countries should go to help the homeless Americans? Why has it never crossed your mind? Is it because you've been programmed and brainwashed? Yes, 100% is why. Why is it that Trump is the only fucking person who has ever said this in the public square? That all this money that goes to all these fucking countries that hate us, that would rather see us dead, all this US dollars that we send to all these countries that hate us, should be going to help homeless Americans in this country and farmers. Why is it that Trump is the only one? Again, have you ever said that? No? Not only have you not said that, you are one of these non-player characters that parrot this whole thing. Well, fuck the homeless. They're all just a bunch of lazy, mentally ill, drug-addicted, criminal, vagrant, degenerate. But Trump didn't say that. That's you saying that. And you know where you get those talking points? That all homeless people they're just lazy, mentally ill, drug. You know where you get all those that you think is such an original thought? From mainstream media. Mainstream media, that's all they ever say about homeless Americans is they're just a bunch of lazy, mentally ill, drug-addicted criminals. So you agree with mainstream media, but then you claim that you're some free thinker and you're not brainwashed by the media. Like, okay, dude, whatever, bro. And, where should all this money that's going to Israel and these other countries go? If we should not be sending it to all these other countries, well, then where should it go? Directly into your bank account, huh? And all your friends and all your associates. That's where the money should go, is to you and all your people. Not the U.S. homeless? No, not them. No. Or maybe it'll trickle down to them after you get yours. Is that? But I thought that's what the evil government does, is trickle down. See, nobody's ever going to talk about what I'm talking about, ever. Never. And because this is how massive the non-player character sheeple retard mentality is. It's everywhere. It's everyone around you. Possibly even you. Where you, the viewer, tell me, where should all that money go? Well, to the infrastructure and to build the roads and, everything but the U.S. homeless, right? Everything but the fucking U.S. citizens most in need in this country, which you know as well as I do. All you have to do is take a look around. Which American citizens are most in need? Well, are you going to ignore all these hundreds of thousands of fucking homeless U.S. citizens plaguing every major U.S. city in this country? Just ignore them, huh? Right? Well, because they all did it to them. They all did it to themselves. Where's the proof? The burden of proof is on you that says that they just brought it upon themselves because they're lazy, mentally ill. The proof is on you. The burden of proof is on you. And because that's the thing, you don't have any proof that all those homeless people, they all just brought it on themselves. And you don't have any proof. And you love to go on about conspiracies all the time. Oh, there's all these conspiracies. But if I were to bring up the conspiracy that all these homeless people, they were all driven there. They were all fucking gang-stalked into homeless poverty. Oh, that conspiracy theory is total garbage. But, oh no, Freemasons run the world, and it's interdimensional beings, and reptilians, and oh, Trump is the Antichrist, and the catch-up on his ear, and all these other conspiracies. Man, you just lap this dog shit up like it is just like it's fucking, the hidden manna of life, the secret sauce of life that you just fucking drink the milkshakes all day. But the conspiracy that all these homeless people in America were all gang-stalked into homeless poverty, oh no, that's just some tinfoil hat, right? Okay, guys, all right, guys, just keep it up with all this faggot clickbait bullshit, dude. And expect that it's really going to go somewhere. That if you just keep talking about the Jews and Israel and all this, that eventually something's going to happen, and all that money that we send to Israel is going to go into your bank account. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm just waiting with bated breath for all that money that's going to Israel is going to start being funneled right into your bank account. Right? Just let's see what the end result is there.